Hello, Reese here, Senior Economist at Glenigan, and welcome to our latest construction review video, which is going to look at construction during the 3 months to May. And before we do so, just let you know our forecast is launching on the 5th of July and it's going to include a webinar. So if you're interested in finding out more about how we see industry activity moving forward over the next couple of years, be sure to register and we'll put a link in the description box for you below. But first, let's talk about the latest 3-month period. And for what was a sort of poor start of the year, generally, we are seeing things starting to pick up during the latest 3-month period, despite ongoing issues significantly hindering project starts. Detailed planning approvals averaged £9.2 billion per month, and this was a 13% increase against the preceding 3-month period, but it was still 5% lower than a year ago. Focusing solely on the underlying market, and they are all those under £100 million in value, the value averaged £6.9 billion, and this was 15% growth on the preceding 3 months. Now, there are some sector bright spots, in particular from the public sector. We've seen strong growth in education and health approvals. Industrial approvals remain as strong as they have been over the last year, and hotel and leisure too perform well, as the sector continues to recover from the impact of the pandemic. But it is unlikely that hotel and leisure approvals will translate to project starts quickly amidst highly uncertain times for the sector. Main contract awards averaged £8.5 billion per month during the 3 months to May. This was a 1% increase on the preceding 3 months, but the value fell 18% against the previous year. Now, underlying contract awards look a bit better. They averaged £6.7 billion per month. Now, this was 11% growth on the preceding 3 months and a fall of only 2% against the previous year. Now, contract awards weren't as high as they were at the end of 2021, but do still remain high in relative terms and have improved over the past few months, and this will be welcome news for the industry. Now, there were, just like project starts, sector bright spots. In particular, I want to call out health again. They experienced a very strong period, with the value increasing 52% against the preceding 3 months to stand 46% higher than a year ago, so extremely good news there. On to project starts now, and unsurprisingly, they remained very low during the 3 months to May. The value averaged £6.5 billion per month. This was a fall of 6% against the preceding 3 months and 23% against the previous year. Now, it was major projects, and they're all those over £100 million in value, that were the worst affected once again. The value fell 36% against the previous year and the preceding 3 months. Now, underlying starts did fall 19% against the previous year, but finally there is some good news to be shared, with the value having increased 9% against the preceding 3 months on a seasonally adjusted basis. So finally, some good news in terms of project starts, and hopefully this means now that the worst of the situation has passed. And more good news is that project starts within the residential sector are picking up again, with the underlying starts value rising by almost a quarter compared with the preceding 3 months. However, starts still have some way to go for the residential sector, with the sector experiencing the joint worst fall against the previous year. So, to summarise, increasing pressure on household budgets is severely impacting consumer confidence and is causing it to be at an all-time low. This is creating unease among investors, particularly in the consumer-related areas, to move projects to site. And in addition to this, soaring material costs continue amidst high inflation. And because of all this, project start growth is likely to be slow. But we are seeing evidence of how firms are navigating some of these issues by diversifying into new industry sectors and moving into new regions. And as I've mentioned, there are bright spots to be found, and some contractors have shifted their focus to more prosperous areas of the industry, whether that be sectors or regions. But that's all from me this month. If you'd like to know more about your regions or your sectors, please download our latest construction review, and that link will be in the description box as well. Apart from that, that's it from me, and we'll see you next month.